Jared Kushner floated launching of a new Trump branded
Oh
media
yeah, I did.
outlet.
I have that. Hold on.
Let's look at that, man.
Yeah, let's go to this. So, um,
That's what I've been saying all along, right?
well,
Like he's
it's
going to
what we
do that.
call go. It's what we call planning for planning for failure. It sounds like.
I feel like that was his plan in 2016 too. I don't think he thought he was going to win. He thought like
Well, they because
I
there
think
were
his
talks
run in
about him.
2016 was like about him launching a cable news
Right.
channel,
So
and
there
then
was
when he caught on,
right. So but there was there was rumblings of something like that. Well before then, I mean, or during that whole run, there was already talk about like a Trump media network to give another right wing alternative to Fox News, right? So, I mean, it doesn't
yeah.
surprise me. But let's see, where was this thing? I had saved it. Um, shit, where is this thing? My fault. Usually they have all this stuff bookmarked. Where am I? Bookmarks? Bookmark that thing? Oh yeah, here we go. Found it. Yeah, I did bookmark it. There we go. So he's been talking up the idea of starting a Trump-themed news outlet or some other kind of media company as soon as after the election. So uh, this is again on Business Insider, so hopefully I don't get paywalled here. It's a it seems like a pretty looming sign. Oh Jesus, come on, Business Insider, don't do me like that. Let's see. Let's see, copy link address. Maybe the New York Times trick will work. There we go. Ah, no, it didn't work. But no, I guess without reading the article, it's hard to go really into it. But I mean, the main crux of it is, well, according to Kyle here, they're they think they're about to lose, so that's why there's rumblings about this move going forward now, especially right around the election. So they have to have a plan should they lose, right?
Um,
You good over there?
yeah, sorry, I'm just responding to somebody.
Uh, but I mean,
Um,
yeah, I mean it makes sense. That was what they were planning to do in
Let me see the
2016.
tweet again. I didn't see that.
Oh, shoot. Let me see. Oh, that wasn't the one. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I just removed the bookmark. Oh, come on, bro. Um, no. The whole thing was about the media company, media, and the timing of it immediately following the election and everything. So, um, yeah, bro. I mean, if that was their plan in 2016, though, then it makes sense that they would go back to the well and try to take that path again.
I mean, that's he would be perfect at it. Like he would,
I'm sure.
you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, uh, it's alarming too because it's like it's showing you that like we're like Fox News isn't right wing enough anymore. We need to have multiple options to the right of Fox News.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's supposed to. Okay, here we go. Here's the tweet that was here. So, there we go. So he's been talking up the idea of starting a Trump-themed news outlet or some other media company, and yeah, apparently it's making the rumbles among Republicans. And well, Kyle tweeted that low key, they think they're about to lose too.
yeah, I definitely think they think that like
I mean, they
they
you don't think they're that deluded that they don't.
no, he doesn't believe any of that shit. Like he's, you know, he sees the polls. He
Mm-hmm.
thinks they might be off a little bit, but like they're off a lot. And like,
They'd have to be off by a lot at this point,
yeah,
in order
like
to. So,
It's just sad, man. He's like just so in that bubble, right? He's just surrounded by like the worst people. It's
Mhm.
like that Ben Shapiro endorsement, right? Like
Right.
Ben Shapiro was like, I didn't think he was conservative. It turns out he's really conservative. He's the most conservative president ever. And it's like, yeah, like he
But
ran as an outsider populist,
no,
and that's what got him the White
yes,
House. And then once he
exactly.
got there,
He
he
ran like a
surrounded
fucking
himself with the
yeah.
establishment
So
and just did all of their terrible
so I
shit.
mean, but the populism helped him so damn much. There
That's
was
how
a
he won. That's
there was a working
100%
class
how he
image
won.
of him, right?
Yeah. That's why Mitt
So
Romney got slaughtered and
yeah,
Trump
because
was able to
yeah, he
win.
was. Well, this is the thing here in Wisconsin. There's voters say that Trump is most concerned about the wealthy and elite rather than the middle class or the poor.
Yeah.
See, that's a complete change because who was the
Yeah,
people that got
he's
him elected? It's the right wing working class that put him in office.
and like I think it was a lot of like independents
Yeah,
and just
independent working class
non-voters.
people. Like those
Yeah.
are the people that they thought he was. You know, there was that joke that Dave Chappelle said in one of his stand-up specials, um, where he was talking about being in line voting, and then he was looking at that because he lives in a very white area, right rural area. So he
Mhm.
said he was in line and he looked in right in their coal-covered faces, and he would hear him say
Yeah.
naive, poor white people things like Donald Trump is gonna get in there and he's gonna fight for us.
Yeah.
And
He's
I
fighting for me.
and he's like, and I felt sorry for him. He's like,
I love that special too, because the
like
way he
the
talks about him, he's
yeah.
like the whites. It's like it
The
sounds like a
whites, the poor
slur.
whites are my my
Yeah.
least favorite.
Uh,
You know, but it's true. I mean, most of the people could see that coming a mile back, right?
I mean, I like
I mean,
I
there
I
was no
didn't like.
as far as
I
who
thought he. I
you,
know. I mean, I thought he actually like. I thought he actually believed some of what he was saying because I didn't think that he would. Those weren't like. Why would he adopt those positions to win? It didn't
right.
seem like it was. They were just such a weird collection of ideas that he put in his speeches. It's like
Well,
those aren't the policies you would adopt if you were just doing it cynically to try to win, right? Like, I think that's just stuff that he, because
but I
like
mean, it's demagoguery. Look, at
but
that
he
point,
always like, even back in the day, he was talking about Medicare for all, like 20 years ago, right? There's like clips of him going on TV saying we need to have national health care.
but
Like,
I mean, okay. So at that point, I was a fucking lib, so I didn't believe any of the shit that he said. Maybe because I was on the lib camp. Maybe it's just some other kind of shit that I was.
I was an independent, so I
Right.
was like, huh.
So for me,
you know.
I never. So I came at it like this is a fucking billionaire. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna go and put in on the same right wing tax cuts. He's gonna enrich the fucking 1% again. That was my thought at the time.
Mhm.
Even supporting Hillary.
You know
he's
what it
probably
was,
gonna do
though?
the same thing to a lesser extent. But
You know what it was,
was it?
though? It was his fundraising. If you like, I remember looking up on Open Secrets, like when like the week before the election,
okay, so
looking where he
yeah.
was getting money from. He didn't. No companies, no big companies gave him money. He had no corporate money basically, and I was really impressed by that. And I
Well,
think it's just because they thought he was a psycho, right?
Well, that was one part of it. That was early on when it became him versus Hillary. You started getting people from fucking that class. You know,
He started getting from donors from that class, but not like companies, not like
and then
industries.
you see what he was using, and then for what he was using the cash that he was getting from small dollar donations, he was just trying to figure out a way to funnel that money to himself. 'Cause
Yeah.
at that point, he still didn't even think he could win.